folks. Got a great movie for you today. Double feature. You know, we always run double features, but this is a well thought out plan. One intro for two movies. Two great films. I remember seeing these as a kid. I always looked forward to when these were in the old TV guide. Bert I. Gordon directed both of these films. The Amazing Colossal Man and The War of the Colossal Beast. Whoa. Titles like that, you can't go wrong. Now, Bert I. Gordon, I've been thinking about him recently. And shows you I don't have much to do if I'm thinking about Bert I. Gordon. But Bert I. Gordon must have... you don't want to psychoanalyze these guys too much, but I think he had this inferiority complex. Because you look through the oeuvre, okay, his collection of films that he has made, and they all deal with big things. Food of the gods. Yeah. Giant animals. Yeah. The Empire of the Ants. Guess what's big in there? Village of the Giants. Sounds like my house. Giant teenagers, rampaging. Even got Opie in it. Okay, Opie. Earth versus the Spider. Guess what's giant in that? Well, what about these two films? Well, these films were shot in 57 and 58. And I'm not sure if Amazing Colossal Man was so successful that he had to follow it up. But let's imagine that that's the case. Because really, Amazing Colossal Man is a colossal, fun film. It deals with a guy who kind of stumbles into a plutonium bomb situation, and he gets, well, good things don't happen when that occurs to you. And he gets real big. His girlfriend, Kathy Downs. Now, we've seen Kathy Downs already in a film from Creature from 10,000 Fathoms. And you remember Kathy Downs, you John Ford fans, we talked about this then. My Darling Clementine. She played Clementine. What a great actress. And she's in The Amazing Colossal Man. She's not in The War of the Colossal Beast. The cast doesn't reappear again except for in some stock footage that they lift from the first film and throw it into the second film, which shows you that Bert I. Gordon was thinking right here. Some of the beauties of this film is to watch the sets and sort of the miniature work that's being done. I bet you a lot of you could do as well with paper cutouts as they get in this film. And that's a fun thing to watch. Likewise, War of the Colossal Beast, the way that beast meets his demise. I'm not going to say what it is that really is interesting about it, but take a look at it. Something really interesting happens when he walks into those, well, I'm not going to even go there. Gee, Smokey, help me, slap me around, don't let me go there. Okay, almost gave away the ending of that movie. Okay, so back off from that, but look for it. Right? And I know you're very astute viewers, you like to say, I'm looking for the end of the movie, right, so you can go to bed. Okay. Well, look for that. The first film, okay, The Amazing Colossal Man, was shot by a very interesting cameraman. Joseph Biroc, B-I-R-O-C. This is, we've talked about cameramen who sort of work on Mesa of Lost Women and Charlie Chaplin films at the same time. There's something really perverse about it, okay? Well, Biroc starts with working with Bert I. Gordon, and he goes on to work with two very important Hollywood filmmakers. First, Samuel Fuller. Did China Gate, did one of my favorite westerns of all time, 40 Guns. Ugh. Love that movie. He also shot, now he's working with this stuff, and he shot the Superman TV show. And he later hooks up, starting with Hush Hush, Sweet Charlotte, with Robert Aldrich. And actually works with Robert Aldrich pretty much all the way through to the, Aldrich's last film, All the Marbles. He also worked on Kitten with a Whip. What a great film that was. And he worked on the first big 3D movie, Buona Devil. Came out in the 50s. If you remember that 3D craze. The cameraman for the War of the Colossal Beast wasn't as illustrious as Biroc, but it was a guy named Jack Marta. And Jack Marta is called a famous, he worked on Billy Jack films. Yeah, he did The Trial of Billy Jack. Remember that? And Billy Jack Goes to Washington. Okay? Really a He also did Master Gunfighter for McLaughlin. Okay, so he's working with it. You know, he also shot the film for Spielberg, the TV movie he made, Duel. Matter of fact, that was just on TV a little while ago, and I took a look at it. Or maybe I dreamed I looked at it. You know, you ever dream of movies and you wake up and you say, "Did I watch it or not? You know, did I really see it?" I do that sometimes. You know, kind of scary. But he did Duel, and he also shot The Cat Ballou, and worked on television. He did the Batman TV series. Okay, a lot of candid angles and stuff like that, and Hawaii Five-0. Well, I think you're going to have fun with these films. They happen to be a couple favorites of mine. We thought of shooting two different intros to these, but the two films fit together really well. Because, well, one's a sequel to the other, and if we've got our colossal beasts on our palette, we might as well just run them back to back. So you won't see any kind of little introduction to the War of the Colossal Beast. But be advised, we could have done one, but it would have been a bit repetitious. Bert I. Gordon, if you ever get a chance to go out and see some of his movies, do so. Of course, you're going to see two right here. This is really the beginning of his great, illustrious career. He does a better job at shooting giants in these than he did in Village of the Giants. I always thought that was really pretty lame. Okay, but if we had it, we'd show it, and I'd talk about how great it was. Okay, but we don't have it, so it stinks. Okay, well, folks, these Colossal Beast guys, not to mess around with. Kind of a frightening character here. You know, when you get these plutonium bombs blow up on you too, you sort of lose your memory too. You know, the good things, the important things, you kind of forget about. I guess that's a lesson to be had there. And I'll tell you, this film does have a little bit of a precedent. This film came out at the time just after Jack Arnold's incredible Shrinking Man. Now you take that together with Bert I. Gordon's Growing Guys, and I'm thinking psychoanalyzing this guy a little bit. Maybe you can do that for us, but if Jack Arnold has the courage to talk about Shrinking Men, I don't know where Bert I. Gordon is going with these amazing Colossal guys.